Hi guys, Minerva here. So today I'm going to be working with this TP roll. I have some TP rolls, I have some paper towel rolls. Paper towel rolls are just a tiny bit bigger. Don't know, it doesn't get to it's about 1/8. It's not a fourth. But anyway, you could use either one. I'll be using the paper towel rolls for another project. So what I've done is I marked 3/4 of an inch on each side of this roll. Oh, I'm checking, yeah, 3/4. First I've folded it real good and I marked the 3/4 inches. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut across that line. I want these a little wider because this one doesn't seem like it's 3/4, but that's okay. So I have 3 5 strips. The reason I want them 3/4 of an inch wide is because I'm going to be hanging these little ornaments inside. So that's why I wanted them that wide. Anyway, what you do with these is you open them up and kind of pinch them right there, and they're gonna have this nice shape, and you can decorate the inside. I'm going to decorate these with these little miniatures that I got because I haven't been able to use them. They're so small. There's a little Santa. I got these in a grab bag from England, from Fiona Jennings store, and they're nice little Christmas miniatures. So what I'm going to do is I am going to hang them in there like so. So I have an angel here. The Santa also has blue, so I'm going to paint 3 blue. I'm going to paint them blue in the inside and the outside also, and then I'll put some glitter on it. So I'm going to be painting 3 of these in blue. I'm going to use this metallic sky blue pearl. I like blue because I have a lot of blue ornaments. There was a Christmas that I started using blue. So put some blue paint in here, and I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to paint these on the inside and also on the outside. What I'll do is I'm going to go ahead and finish one first. And then I'll do the other ones. So I'll go ahead and paint this and I'll come back. Okay, so now they're painted and dry. And I'm gonna apply some Mod Podge. First I wanted to show you, I could use one of these ribbons, which has, it already has glitter on them, but they're kind of a little, I could use it on another row, but they're kind of a little, they would look okay, but they're too thin. They would probably look better with a contrasting color beneath, but that would look nice. Maybe I'll go ahead and do one like that one, like that. But I want to put this fine blue glitter. What color is this? It says turquoise, but it's very light. So I'll go ahead and apply some Mod Podge. A nice coverage, and I'm only applying glitter on the outside. I'm already thinking that I could add a little ornament there. Some trim or something. Okay, so let's put some glitter on it. Wow, this is a beautiful glitter. It's very fine. It's a beautiful light turquoise. Love it. Really pretty. Not sure if I'm close enough, or see how pretty that is. It's beautiful. It's okay, it got a little bit, just a tiny bit on the inside. Wish I could probably brush it off. Doesn't really matter, but since I'm not putting any in there. So there's the first one, and I'll go ahead and apply glitter on this one, and then on this one I'm liking that glitter too much. I don't know if I want to do this. We'll see. So I'll be back with the glitter on, and after they dry. Okay, so this is a ribbon. I hot glued it on, and these, well, they seem to be dry. So I'll go ahead and I'm going to need a little, let me see, call this thing. Oops, there goes some glue. I'm going to go ahead and use one of these because they seem to be dry enough to use. What I'm going to do is I'm going to punch a tiny little hole here. With the alarm I had on. So what I did with this angel was I put it on one of these findings. It has a loop on the bottom. One of these has a little loop here. So the angel, when I tried to put there, I discovered that it was broken. The little loop that it has up here seems to be rubber, and it went right through it. So I put a little dab of hot glue. Hopefully it will stay. So now I'm going to put this in, and I'm going to leave a little bit so that it hangs. So if I want to do that, I need to put a bead in or something. So I need a bead. Let me go. I do have these caps here that I might use in the outside. Let me get a bead. Okay, I'm going ahead and use this. I think it's a spacer. Could be a spacer or a bead. And I'm going to put this in here. Perfect. That's about the height I want. I might have to put a little bit of glue there so that it stays still. Let me see how this cat looks. That looks cute. Well, I'm going to put a bead of glue and then quickly slide this cap and make sure she's facing in the right direction. There. I'll take care of the glue strings later. What you can do is just with the heat gun, just go over it real quick. So there's a little angel in there. Now I need to cut this about a 1/4 of an inch or a little more. Just gonna go cut it right there. It's about a 1/4. I just want enough to make a loop. And I'm going to use this to bend it forward. Bend it forward, and with the front of the, let's call it a loop maker. There you go. Guess it wasn't long enough, but you can just tighten it, and there's a loop. And when you put the Christmas tree hanger on it, or you can put some ribbon, little fine ribbon in there would look nice. I know what you can use is I have a lot of glitter here. Okay, scissors. I'm going to use some of this string from the bow maker. It's nice and fine, and I was going to use gold, but I can use the gold one to tie the bows. I'm using gold, these in gold, because I always use silver, and I have a lot of gold ones that don't get used, so this is the perfect time to use them. Let me cut this. It's got a lot of periscope. So, or it's probably a message. I'm just gonna tie this. This looks so cute. Oh, I just got a message. I meant to tell you. Hobby Lobby's got their Christmas stuff at 50% off. I can leave this as is, unless you want to bring it down here and kind of, you know, hide it, but that's cool. And when you put this on the branch, it will be looking in the right direction. And I am thinking that maybe a little dangle here. Who knows, but oops, I'm not even on. I was thinking of a little dangle here. Maybe a little, I don't know, a little crystal or a little bead or something. I might do that, I might not. But for right now, I'm leaving as is, and when I finish them all, I'll show you how they turn out. But I really like the way this one turned out. Isn't that cute? Yeep. Where am I? Right here. Okay. Probably making you dizzy. So yeah, when I finish the other two, I'll be back and I'll show you what I did. This little horse here is cute. It doesn't have anywhere to hang it from, but I'll figure something out. Maybe I can glue him onto something, yeah, and have him, maybe I can glue a little loop or something here. Nice horse. Okay, so I'll be back. Okay, so I just decided to put a little dangle here. So I put one of the wires in here, and this one already had a loop. Oops. I had to stop. They're making an announcement. So I was saying I put a wire in there and it had a loop. And I took one of these and strung some beads in, and I'm going to make a loop. For those of you who don't know, you know, who don't do jewelry, you bend the wire at an angle, and then you use one of these round nose pliers to form the loop. Supposed to leave about 1/4 of an inch to make the loop. There you go. Show you if it's a little crooked, you just grab it and straighten it up. And I'm gonna go ahead and open this loop. Wow, I got butterfingers today. I'm gonna hold it on this side. I should have the other pliers out, but I don't. Let's see if I can grab it with this. Let me get it. It's a darn motorcycle. You bend it back, put it in the loop, and close it back up. don't have enough space here to there. And you bend it right back up. You don't open it to the side, because then it breaks. So there you have that, and you want to straighten it out. And there's the little loop. Looks nice with a dangle. Looks nice. My husband told me that it would look nice if I put cover the back side of it. I'll think about it. Anyway, that's how I'm gonna do the other two, and I'll post some pictures, and I'll be doing some more, but I'll go ahead and post a video. Here's this. I found these roses in my stash, and they already have a loop in them, so I might use them also. Maybe with green embellishment. I am thinking, if you keep, getting these ideas, maybe you can add a little round rope here or something. There's so much you can add to it. Like this, you can make one and add some of this bling that Linda sent me. Like one row of, that would look great on another. Well, even this one, it would look nice. It looks kind of icy cold. Maybe I'll do that. Okay. So you always start at the bottom. I found this other one. This one is smaller. The smaller the better for these little projects. So I started at the bottom. I'm trying to center myself here. Start at the bottom, put the thinner the better, put the glue on the tube, and if you don't want to burn yourself, you just put it there without touching the area. You just hold on to it on the other side and just let the glue do its thing, and then tap it. That way you don't get burned. Now I won't have enough. Let's see how this. See, I'm off camera. I keep doing that. Where's my hand? Right there. Let's see if this bends well. Yeah, maybe not. So it's better to just cut it off and cut it off right there at the corner. Secure it. If you're afraid of getting burned, it's a good thing to have one of these silicone spatulas or something that's made out of silicone. So then I'll cut another strip and do the other side. Like I said, start from the bottom. and just let it fall into place, and wait a second. So that you can hold it there and put the glue. I should hold it this way so it doesn't drip. It moved a little bit. It's gonna make a mess. Because if you touch the glue, it'll have strings all over the place. But you can clean that later. Just let it dry. I'm gonna cut it up here. And there you go. Now I won't be able to, you kind of pinch it and fold it in so it gets its shape again. Like I pinched it on the bottom and kind of push it in. But it does look pretty with that bling. So that's my little Christmas ornament. Hope you like it. Thanks for watching, and I'll post pictures of the other finished ones. Bye for now.